When the first alien ships appeared in the skies above Earth, humanity stood frozen in awe and terror. Their colossal forms blotted out the sun, casting ominous shadows over the cities below. Panic spread like wildfire as people scrambled to comprehend the magnitude of the otherworldly invasion. The world watched in horror as the alien armada unleashed devastation upon the planet, their advanced weaponry laying waste to everything in their path. From the bustling metropolises to the quiet countryside, no corner of Earth was spared from the onslaught. Buildings crumbled like sandcastles before a tidal wave, and the once vibrant streets turned into chaotic battlegrounds. The sheer scale of the destruction was beyond comprehension, leaving millions homeless and countless lives lost in the blink of an eye. Amidst the chaos, fear gripped humanity with icy fingers. The alien ships, bristling with weapons of unimaginable power, seemed unstoppable, their presence an ominous reminder of humanity's vulnerability in the face of the unknown. But amidst the despair, a glimmer of hope flickered on the horizon. Unbeknownst to the invaders, a lone spaceship, a relic from a forgotten era of exploration, lay hidden from view. Its ancient hull, weathered by time and neglect, remained concealed beneath layers of earth and debris, its existence unknown to all but a select few. As the world burned and humanity teetered on the brink of extinction, the forgotten spaceship remained a silent sentinel, waiting patiently for its moment to rise from the ashes and reclaim its rightful place in the cosmos. For within its rusted hull lay the key to humanity's salvation, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness that threatened to consume them all. The Rediscovery. As the alien invaders swept across the planet, decimating everything in their path, a group of intrepid scientists stumbled upon the forgotten spaceship buried deep beneath the Earth's surface. Dr. Emily Chen, a brilliant astrophysicist, led the team of researchers on an expedition to study seismic anomalies detected in the wake of the alien onslaught. Little did they know, their journey would lead them to a discovery that would change the course of humanity's struggle for survival. Deep within the Earth, beneath layers of rock and sediment, the ancient spaceship lay dormant, its sleek contours obscured by centuries of neglect. Dr. Chen and her team worked tirelessly, their excavation efforts fueled by a sense of urgency born from the chaos unfolding above. With each passing day, they unearthed more of the vessel's hull, revealing intricate designs and alien technology unlike anything they had ever seen. As the magnitude of their discovery became clear, excitement rippled through the scientific community. The forgotten spaceship, long thought to be nothing more than a relic of humanity's past, held the potential to be their salvation in the face of the alien threat. But unlocking its secrets would require time and expertise beyond anything they had anticipated. With determination and ingenuity, Dr. Chen and her team set to work, painstakingly deciphering the alien technology hidden within the vessel's ancient corridors. Their efforts were met with countless challenges and setbacks, but they pressed on, driven by the knowledge that the fate of humanity hung in the balance. And then one fateful day, a breakthrough occurred. Dr. Chen and her team successfully activated the ship's long-dormant systems, breathing new life into the forgotten vessel. With a hum of power, the ship's engines roared to life, ready to carry humanity's last hope into the stars. As they stood on the brink of a new chapter in human history, Dr. Chen and her team knew that their journey was far from over. The rediscovery of the ancient spaceship was just the beginning, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, guiding humanity towards a future filled with promise and possibility, the last hope. As the alien forces tightened their grip on Earth, humanity's last hope lay with the crew of the forgotten spaceship. Led by Captain Alex Vance, a seasoned veteran with a thirst for adventure, they embarked on a perilous journey into the depths of space, determined to rally allies and turn the tide of the war. Captain Vance stood at the helm of the ancient vessel, his gaze fixed upon the stars as they streaked past in a blur of light. Beside him stood a diverse crew of specialists, each with their own unique skills and talents to contribute to the mission ahead. Among them were Lieutenant Maya Rodriguez, a brilliant engineer with a knack for improvisation, and Dr. Marcus Chin, an esteemed xenobiologist, tasked with making contact with potential allies among the stars. As the ship hurtled through the void of space, Captain Vance and his crew encountered a myriad of challenges and obstacles along the way. They navigated treacherous asteroid fields, evaded hostile alien patrols, and braved the unforgiving vacuum of space, all in pursuit of their goal to secure allies in the fight against the alien invaders. But amidst the dangers that lurked in the depths of space, there were also moments of wonder and awe. They encountered ancient civilizations whose wisdom and technology surpassed anything humanity had ever known. They forged alliances with species from across the galaxy, united by a common desire to rid the universe of the oppressive regime that threatened to extinguish all hope. As they journeyed ever deeper into the unknown, Captain Vance and his crew remained undeterred by the magnitude of the task before them. Their determination burned bright, fueled by the knowledge that the fate of humanity hung in the balance. With each passing day, they drew closer to their goal, their resolve unshakable in the face of unimaginable adversity. And as they prepared to face the alien invaders head-on, Captain Vance and his crew knew that they carried with them the hopes and dreams of every man, woman, and child on Earth. For they were not just a crew aboard a forgotten spaceship. They were humanity's last hope for salvation in a universe teetering on the brink of darkness. The Galactic Alliance. In their travels through the vast expanse of space, Captain Vance and his crew encountered a diverse array of alien species, each with their own tales of suffering and oppression at the hands of the ruthless alien regime. From the noble Vorton warriors whose homeworld had been ravaged by the invaders, to the enigmatic Cathar scholars who had watched in horror as their ancient libraries were destroyed, they found allies in unlikely places. United by a common enemy and a shared desire for freedom, these disparate species banded together to form the Galactic Alliance, an unprecedented coalition of worlds standing against the encroaching darkness. Together, they pooled their resources, knowledge, and technology, forging a formidable force to confront the alien invaders and drive them back from whence they came. Under Captain Vance's leadership, the Galactic Alliance embarked on a campaign of liberation, liberating oppressed worlds and rallying support from those still living under the shadow of tyranny. Each new ally bolstered their ranks, bringing with them fresh perspectives and unique skills to aid in the fight against their common enemy. But forging an alliance was not without its challenges. Old rivalries and prejudices threatened to tear the fragile coalition apart, and trust had to be earned through deeds, not words. Yet despite the odds, Captain Vance and his crew remained steadfast in their commitment to unity, bridging the divides between species and fostering a spirit of cooperation that transcended the boundaries of race and culture. As the Galactic Alliance prepared for war, Captain Vance knew that the fate of countless worlds hung in the balance. But he also knew that they stood on the brink of something greater, a future where freedom and justice reign supreme, and where the bonds of friendship and solidarity endured in the face of adversity. And with the strength of the Galactic Alliance at their side, they were ready to face whatever challenges the future might hold. The Forgotten Weapon. Amidst the preparations for the impending conflict, Captain Vance's crew delved deeper into the recesses of the ancient spaceship, their fingers brushing against the cool metal surfaces of forgotten corridors and hidden chambers. It was during one such exploration that they stumbled upon a chamber long sealed off from the rest of the ship, a chamber that housed the key to humanity's salvation. Within the chamber lay the Forgotten Weapon, a relic of a bygone era, its power dormant for centuries, awaiting the touch of those worthy enough to wield it. As Captain Vance and his crew studied the weapon, they marveled at its intricate design and whispered of legends that spoke of its incredible capabilities. With determination burning bright in their hearts, they set to work restoring the weapon to its former glory. Day and night they labored tirelessly, their efforts fueled by the knowledge that the fate of humanity hung in the balance. Slowly but surely, the weapon began to stir, its ancient mechanisms coming to life with a hum of power that echoed through the corridors of the ship. As the alien invaders drew ever closer to Earth, Captain Vance knew that the time had come to unleash the weapon's devastating capabilities upon them. With a sense of grim determination, he and his crew prepared for battle, their minds focused on the task ahead. And then, on the eve of the final confrontation, the weapon was ready. With a flick of a switch and a surge of power, it sprang to life, its energies crackling with raw potential. As the alien armada descended upon Earth for the last time, Captain Vance and his crew unleashed the full might of the Forgotten Weapon upon them, a torrent of energy that tore through their ranks like a thunderbolt from the heavens. The alien forces faltered in the face of the weapon's awesome power, their advanced technology no match for its ancient might. With each devastating blast, the tide of the war turned in humanity's favor, until at last the alien invaders were driven back from whence they came. As the dust settled and the smoke cleared, Captain Vance and his crew stood victorious, their faces lit by the glow of the weapon's fading energies. They had saved Earth from the brink of destruction, and in doing so, had secured a future for humanity among the stars. The battle for Earth. As the alien armada descended upon Earth for the final confrontation, the Galactic Alliance stood ready to face them head-on. With Captain Vance at the helm, they launched a daring assault against the invaders, their weapons blazing and their resolve unshakable. The skies above Earth erupted into chaos as the forces of the Galactic Alliance clashed with the alien armada in a spectacular display of firepower and determination. The once serene heavens became a battleground, streaked with the fiery trails of missiles and the crackling energy of laser cannons. Captain Vance's ship led the charge, its sleek hull cutting through the darkness like a knife through butter. With every volley of fire, they struck fear into the hearts of the alien invaders, their advanced weaponry proving to be a match for even the most formidable foes. But the battle was far from one-sided. The alien armada fought with a ferocity born of desperation, their numbers seemingly endless as they swarmed across the skies like a swarm of locusts. Yet for every ship they destroyed, two more seemed to take its place, their relentless assault pushing the Galactic Alliance to the brink of defeat. As the battle raged on, Captain Vance and his crew fought with a determination bordering on madness. They knew that the fate of Earth hung in the balance, and they were prepared to give everything they had to ensure its survival. With every shot fired and every enemy vessel destroyed, they drew closer to victory, their spirits unbroken despite the overwhelming odds stacked against them. And then, In a moment that would be remembered for generations to come, the tide of the battle began to turn. With a series of coordinated strikes, the Galactic Alliance managed to break through the enemy lines, severing their command structure and throwing their forces into disarray. With the alien armada in disarray, Captain Vance and his crew pressed their advantage, driving the invaders back with relentless force. The skies above Earth were soon cleared of the alien threat, their once mighty armada reduced to smoldering wreckage scattered across the heavens. As the dust settled and the smoke cleared, Captain Vance and his crew surveyed the battlefield, their hearts filled with pride at the hard-won victory they had achieved. The battle for Earth had been won, but the war was far from over. With the alien threat vanquished, humanity could finally begin the long process of rebuilding and healing, secure in the knowledge that they had proven themselves capable of overcoming even the greatest of challenges, the turning point. In the midst of the chaos, the forgotten weapon unleashed its fury upon the alien forces, tearing through their ranks with unmatched ferocity. As the tide of battle turned in humanity's favor, the alien invaders were forced to retreat, their once mighty armada reduced to smoldering wreckage in the void of space. The forgotten weapon, now fully activated and unleashed upon the unsuspecting alien forces, proved to be humanity's ultimate woe trump card in the battle for Earth. With each devastating blast, it tore through the alien armada like a scythe through wheat, leaving destruction and chaos in its wake. The alien ships, once so confident in their superiority, now found themselves reeling under the relentless assault of the ancient weapon. Their advanced shields buckled and failed under its onslaught, their weapons rendered useless against its impenetrable defenses. As the alien forces scrambled to regroup and counter the unexpected threat, the tide of battle turned decisively in humanity's favor. Captain Vance and his crew pressed their advantage, launching a series of coordinated strikes that sent the invaders into a panicked retreat. Across the battlefield, the remnants of the alien armada fled in disarray, their once mighty ships reduced to little more than floating wrecks adrift in the void of space. The skies above Earth, once darkened by the shadow of alien oppression, now shone bright with the light of victory. But amidst the celebrations and jubilation, Captain Vance and his crew knew that the war was far from over. The alien threat may have been driven back for now, but they remained a formidable foe, lurking in the shadows of the cosmos, waiting for their chance to strike again. As they surveyed the wreckage of the battlefield, Captain Vance and his crew vowed to remain ever vigilant, ready to defend humanity against any threat that dared to challenge their freedom and sovereignty. For they knew that the battle for Earth was not just a victory for humanity. It was a testament to the indomitable spirit and resilience of all sentient beings who dared to stand against the forces of tyranny and oppression. Humanity's triumph. With the alien threat vanquished and Earth's future secured, Captain Vance and his crew returned home as heroes, their names etched into the annals of history. The people of Earth greeted them as saviors, their faces alight with gratitude and admiration for the brave souls who had risked everything to defend their home. Amidst the celebrations and accolades, Captain Vance and his crew remained humble, knowing that their victory had come at a great cost. They mourned the lives lost in the struggle against the alien invaders, their sacrifices a stark reminder of the price of freedom. But even as they celebrated their hard-won victory, they knew that the galaxy was vast and filled with countless dangers. The defeat of the alien armada was but a single battle in a much larger war, a war for the very survival of humanity itself. And so, with heads held high and hearts full of hope, Captain Vance and his crew set out once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges the future might hold. Their ship, once forgotten and neglected, now stood as a symbol of humanity's resilience and determination to overcome even the greatest of obstacles. As they charted a course for the stars, they knew that their journey was far from over. There were still worlds to explore, alliances to forge, and enemies to defeat. But they faced the future with courage and conviction, secure in the knowledge that as long as they stood together, humanity would never falter in its quest for freedom and justice. And so, with the stars as their guide and the spirit of adventure burning bright in their hearts, Captain Vance and his crew set sail into the vast unknown, ready to write the next chapter in the saga of humanity's triumph over adversity. For as long as they dared to dream and to strive, there would always be hope for a brighter tomorrow.